Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Friday, July 10th. You'll be interested to know. 64 years ago, today, in 1962, a transatlantic communications satellite named Telstar was launched and transmitted the first live television signals across the Atlantic, dazzling audiences with moving images from afar. That milestone demonstrated the power of space-based relays to connect continents and ushered in a new era of global media and instantaneous international communication. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Friday at Ocean Beach. This morning it's looking 4 to 6 feet and choppy. Conditions improved to fair around 8 a.m., but then return to choppy by 9 a.m. Winds are onshore at 9 to 11 miles per hour, increasing to 18 miles per hour by 4 p.m. Best time to ride is at 8 a.m. with the 3-foot incoming high tide, when the west-northwest swell is 6.5 feet at 9 seconds, and the onshore wind is 9 miles per hour. The first high tide on Friday will be 4 feet at 10 a.m., followed by a 3-foot low tide at 1:45. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 60 degrees for the water temperature. Saturday offers fair conditions with waves around 3 to 4 plus feet, though choppy conditions develop later in the day due to increasing west-southwest winds. Sunday sees a steady 3 to 5 foot swell with favorable early conditions, but choppy surf returns in the afternoon as winds pick up. Monday maintains a similar size, with fair waves in the morning but choppy conditions by afternoon. This morning, it's mostly cloudy, and it feels like 56 degrees with 12 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:33, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:57. It looks like we're in for a partly sunny day, with a high near 59 and a breezy west wind, around 12 to 17 miles per hour, gusting up to 23. If you're inland, they will hit a high of 63. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies, with a low around 54, and a moderate west wind, around 8 to 16 miles per hour, gusting up to 23. Looking ahead in the weather. This morning, it's mostly cloudy, and it feels like 56 degrees, with 12 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:33, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:57. It looks like we're in for some mostly cloudy skies today, with a high around 60 and a mild breeze. Tonight, expect continued mostly cloudy conditions, with a low of 56 and light winds picking up a bit. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, following the San Francisco Giants' 10-0 loss to the Toronto Blue Jays, pitcher Logan Webb lashed out at a local sports producer on X before deleting his account. The exchange began after KNBR producer Jack Loader criticized the Giants' leadership, noting Webb's struggle in giving up 5 runs, including a grand slam. Loader remarked that Webb, while a strong player, has shown inconsistencies this season. Webb responded to Loader's post, questioning his presence in the locker room, and engaged in a back and forth with fans, including a harsh reply to one user. Ultimately, Webb deleted his X account late Wednesday night, leaving fans surprised by the sudden turn of events. Now on to sports. Spain coach Luis de la Fuente stressed that he is not thinking about a potential World Cup semifinal against France, while they still have a quarterfinal clash against Belgium on Friday. He stated, "We are not thinking about anything other than Belgium. If we win, then we will speak about France. But as professionals, I can guarantee that we are completely focused on tomorrow's game." De La Fuente acknowledged that France booked a spot in the semifinals after a 2-0 win over Morocco. He remarked, "France were the better team. We know what they are capable of." De La Fuente expressed huge respect for Belgium, who beat co-host United States 4-1 in the last 16. He noted, "Belgium are a very strong team with players who are used to win. This will be a challenge." Spain are the only nation left in the tournament that has not conceded a goal, but they are not among the most prolific scorers. The coach mentioned that this is due solely to minor details, adding, "I am aware of what I can control, and I control that well." He concluded, "Whatever else happens is beyond our control. That gives me a lot of peace of mind. It is one thing to be nervous. It is another to be afraid." In local sports, the Giants bounced back last night with a dominant 8-2 win over the Rockies at Oracle Park. Carson Whisenhunt was sharp on the mound, striking out 4 over nearly 6 innings, while Casey Schnedt went deep with 2 RBIs to lead the offensive charge. San Francisco now leads the series and are back at Oracle Park tonight at 10:15, with Robbie Ray taking on Tanner Gordon. This is a chance to build some real momentum. The Giants are sitting at 39-54, so stringing together wins matters. Ray should benefit from Oracle's pitcher-friendly dimensions as San Francisco looks to take control of this 4-game set. Meanwhile, the 49ers made a roster move today, signing linebacker Larry Worth II to a 3-year deal and releasing Milo Afler. It's typical July activity as Kyle Shanahan and defensive coordinator Raheem Morris continue shaping the defense ahead of training camp, which kicks off next week on July 18th. On the Warriors front, Steph Curry made his first major public statement on LeBron James and Golden State's free agency pursuit today, a developing story as the offseason heats up. In top news, Kylian Mbappe had a goal and an assist after missing a first-half penalty kick. Ousmane Dembele also scored, and France beat Morocco by a score of 2-0 in the World Cup quarterfinals on Thursday. Mbappe's goal was the 20th of his World Cup career and came in his 20th match at the tournament. France will now face either Spain or Belgium in the semifinals in Dallas on Tuesday. Morocco's coach expressed disappointment, stating they had to run more and struggled with transitions. France dominated with a 21-4 advantage in shots on goal during the match. In business news, Taco Bell is reportedly pulling produce from some stores. Here's what to know. Food safety issues were more problematic for the industry prior to the outbreak of COVID-19, TD Cowen analysts stated, as social media now keeps consumers' attention spans short. An outbreak of cyclosporiasis, a parasite-caused illness with symptoms including explosive diarrhea, has sickened more than 1,000 people in Michigan. Currently, Taco Bell is pulling some menu ingredients from a handful of restaurants in the area. It remains unclear whether there is a connection between the two, but an analyst suggests that the impact on Taco Bell and its parent company Yum Brands would likely be limited if a link exists. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged for the week at about $63,000. Ethereum is down 2% to about $1,700. And XRP is down 4% to $1.09. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Microsoft's carbon emissions increased by 25% last year. According to its 2026 sustainability report, Microsoft's carbon emissions totaled 34 million metric tons without select interventions. This rise was driven primarily by the expansion of data center infrastructure and the decision to stop purchasing non-additional, unbundled renewable energy certificates. The report acknowledges that sustainability solutions are not keeping up with the demands of artificial intelligence. Microsoft aims to be carbon negative by 2030. In a similar vein, Google and Amazon reported spikes in emissions as well. And in entertainment news, Taylor Sheridan's Empire is under attack from Paramount's new spy thriller series, which is back with a significantly more positive reception this season. The show premiered in 2024 and struggled to find an audience despite impeccable production values and an A-list cast. However, the second season, which premiered on June 21st, has been branded as a Paramount Plus original, taking on Sheridan's blockbusters head-on. The critically acclaimed series, titled The Agency, stars Michael Fassbender and received a 92% score on Rotten Tomatoes for its second season. It currently ranks fourth on the global Paramount Plus leaderboard, behind Dutton Ranch, South Park, and Yellowstone. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American journalist and author, Walter Lippmann. And he said, "The news and the truth are not the same thing." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach.